Hangover Gang, come out and play. For Tom has dropped a new track, a new music video last Friday, and he also dropped a new digital album available both on Spotify and iTunes. I will leave the links in the description box below for you guys to get those now. Get those downloaded now. I'll also drop a merchandise link in the description box below. Hope you guys stayed safe during the storms yesterday. Do not know if any tornadoes actually touched the ground or not, but I know here in Iowa there was definitely blizzard conditions. My daughter almost got blown away in the Walmart parking lot at around like 7 p.m. last night. It was, yeah. At first it was funny. I'm like, oh wow, she really can't stay with me. I had to grab her and pull her towards the car. Is crazy. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Thanks for showing up and supporting the channel. If you want to catch up on all my previous Tom Macdonald reactions, check out my Hangover Gang playlist. At the end of the video, there will be a link here at the bottom of your screen. Click on it. It will take you straight to my Hangover Gang playlist. A lot of Nova Rockefeller and Tom Macdonald reactions in that playlist to keep you guys fed for quite some time. Let's go. No idea what to expect here. With a title like Anti, it seems like it could be quite controversial, but we don't know. Anti what? Anti what? Spit it, Tom. Make sure you guys go to his video, like it, comment a bunch of emojis. Let's get that in there. Let's see, what are we spamming?
Some of these and some of these. Almost dead.
Do a bunch of explosions. Maybe 100. Time to find out what this track is all about. The more you interact with videos, the more YouTube pushes it on the algorithm. So please do that to this video as well. Let's go.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
This is giving me certain vibes of a certain topic so far. He mentioned the word pedos, and that takes me straight to a topic that I have been diving into very deep. So it sounds like, you know, that one thing, I can't say the word because I watch a lot of podcasters mentioning that YouTube really, really hates it, the mentioning of said name. But when people were trafficked to a certain island surrounded by a body of water and doing a bunch of disgusting things to innocent children, and beyond that, like Tom's mentioning, Satan worship. Yeah, it goes so deep. It goes so deep. I was wondering, maybe I'm wrong, maybe he's not talking about that, but it sure seems like it's given that strong vibe of that subject matter. But I was waiting and thinking, when Tom comes back with the big release of all this, these files, I'm just going to say files, and you guys know what I'm talking about. And I do, like, when he comes back, he's going to come back talking about this. There's no way Tom's not going to make a song about those. About this file.
They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil. They used to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties, and that means they eating people. This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up.
Yeah. He just said it right there. He just said it right there. They're having pizza parties. That means they're eating people. But in reality, like for me in the files, what they have it all broke down. They used a lot of code words in the files, the E files, the big E files. I'll just say big E files. You guys know what I'm talking about. And pizza actually means underage girls, and jerky actually means the eating of the people, the cannibalism side of things. They would actually jerky was what they made out of humans and bagged it up. It's just freaking disgusting. They actually had a restaurant on the island called Chef Cannibal. Look it up. Look it up. I've seen so much coverage on these e-files, and like he said, it started off as one big conspiracy theory. It's not even left and right. It's good and evil, because left and right and center and everybody's guilty of it since the 90s. Since the 90s, guys. So how many people of power do you think knew this was occurring? And I wonder if he's gonna mention the commander-in-chief in this, because the commander-in-chief is actually mentioned 38,000 times in the files, which is more than anyone else except for I don't even know if I can say her name, but Big E's sidekick. So we saw a deposition from Bill Clinton and a deposition from Hillary Clinton. Hillary seems believable, but Bill seemed like he was definitely hiding a lot of information. Bill definitely seemed like he was hiding a lot of information, but I'm shocked. I'd be shocked if Trump did not have to sit in that seat in front of the Oversight Committee sometime in the near future. But now we got this stupid Iran war to sidetrack everything. Man, I'm going deep into this. But they labeled it as conspiracy theory, and they called people crazy. Like, you guys remember Mel Gibson, and when he was speaking out on these topics, people labeled him as a crazy person, and they kicked him out of Hollywood. So they pretty much just form a narrative on why people say things just to keep it a conspiracy theory. Oh, it's the radical leftists, radical rights, whatever the case may be. They're schizo, not a reliable source, not true. So that way the people of power can still hide under the radar.
And that means they eating people. This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island. People. This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown.
QAnon didn't make it up. If I remember right, QAnon was the activist group that said Trump was. They formed a group saying Trump was going to be going after, like, pretty much draining the swamp, which was Trump's entire campaign, draining the swamp of all those bad people that are in power, in office, political people of power that are pedos, and get them out of here. Pretty much. I mean, I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below. I don't want to go deep into detail on that, but this beat is fire. This beat is very deep, ominous, which is exactly what this track is portraying. It's something very dark, and yeah, perfect beat for this. Produced by Tom, as always, independent artist. Make sure you guys support him, because he is the GOAT of independent rap.
We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties, and that means they eating people. This might wake them up. QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island by who paid enough. The rich and famous, the young eat human flesh. It ain't for fun. It's ancient ritual, sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars.
Yeah, there's a lot of dark stuff in the files about babies. It's just sick. I'm not even going to talk about it. But he said drinking adrenochrome. That I'm not sure what that is. It sounds like something like adrenaline, like a chemical compound from adrenaline or something. Let me know in the comments below.
You will suck in adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars because they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ.
Get him, Tom.
They seem anti-American, they anti Antichrist. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. We've been up against each other, but now we the targets. It's the rappers, it's the actors, the elites in charge. It's kings and queens, they all bowing to the prince of darkness. Things ain't getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts, now they cannibals in Gucci sweaters. Using AI to fuel agendas, control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic child molesters. They call us crazy, but they should be.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So much. His flow had my attention. And that verse, his flow just had me in this trance. But big thing there is the using AI to fuel a narrative, essentially, to fuel false propaganda and form a narrative without the actual person speaking. And some of it's been caught because AI is really, really bad about fingers. It adds like a sixth finger, or makes sometimes if you've seen some of them really bad, like the thumb will be longer than the rest of the fingers, and it's like they don't care, and they post it, or it leaks or something, and like, do they think we're stupid? But some of them, like, who knows? Maybe some of them, maybe we've seen Trump as an AI and we don't even know it. Maybe he's given speeches that we all thought was real, and like, who knows how accurate they can really make it in reality. But essentially, yeah, forming a narrative so everybody ignores what is actually important while people still do bad things like this under the radar.
Things ain't getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts, now they cannibals in Gucci sweaters. Using AI to fuel agendas, control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic child molesters. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars cause they don't wanna get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos.
I like that line. They call us conspiracy theorists, but nothing they call us can be even close to as bad as what they are. And I'm just gonna let Tom leave it at that.
As bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
I'm curious if the rest of this album is available on YouTube. If it's available on iTunes and Spotify, I don't see why it wouldn't be available. Let's look. See if I can do reactions. Do a full album reaction. Got 19 tracks, guys. 19? 19? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my Lanta, guys. 18 tracks. 18 tracks. Should I dive right down into them? Not right now. I ain't got time for that right now. But should I dive into each track, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. I think I'm just going to do it anyway. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Like, I was expecting this subject come out of Tom. I didn't know that this track was it. I'm kind of shocked he didn't mention anything about the Commander-in-Chief. Because like I said, I know Tom is a big MAGA, and I was too at some point until all this came out, and it just really, it's a bit incriminating, and just not what's in there that we know is in there. I mean, so many things are redacted. It's insane. It's like, it's so unlawful, and Trump's DOJ needs to be held accountable for that, because there's so many things that got redacted that are unlawful, and things that didn't get redacted that were also unlawful, like the victims and everything. Just, here's their names. Like, it's just insane. Absolutely insane how poorly that was handed out. But they're actually refusing to release the last 3 million files when they don't have a choice. They really don't have a choice. It's signed into law. It's a federal law now that they have to release all of it and fix all their screw ups in the last drop, the last release of the other 3 million files. Totally unlawful. But what I was saying is every time Trump is asked about it, I don't know if this video is going to get attacked for me saying this, but every time Trump is asked about his mentioning in said files, he has he doesn't say anything. He just talks crap about the person asking him the question every time. He just talks trash about the person, saying they're the worst person, they need to be ashamed of themselves, when all they're doing is asking a simple question. Everybody wants to know, including me, why are you in there 38,000 times? More than anyone else, except for the people, the two people, the Big E and his sidekick. Probably can't even say her name, but you guys probably know who I'm talking about. He's mentioned the most. In reality, all he would have to do as an innocent person is not be afraid to say the truth and the whole truth, but instead all we get is a bunch of distractions. We get a bunch of deflection onto other people in previous administrations. Why didn't they do anything about it? Well, we're not worried about why they didn't do it right now. We're worried about, why are you in there that many times? We're worried about, this present day and time. What are we doing to hold these people accountable? But we get a bunch of deflection. We get responses like, why are we still talking about this? Why didn't they do anything about it? And you are the worst reporter in the history of mankind, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You are disgusting human being, and all those types of answers that are really dodgy and never answer a single question asked. That's just my take on it. That's what makes people look guilty to me, when they're so dodgy and they cannot answer a single question about it, and all they do is deflect or sidetrack to a different topic. And I'd be shocked if there wasn't a deposition, but like I said, now we have this dumb war in Iran where we can spend another billions and billions and billions of dollars, and we don't even know why, essentially. And there's so much going on with that. I don't want to turn this into a political podcast or anything, but I'm just shocked he didn't mention any of that, but probably because he wants to keep that relationship. That's just my take on it. But anyways, great song, great track. I like the fact that Tom is always speaking on these matters. Because it's important. It needs to get out there, and everybody's upset about it. And music is like a form of catharsis, where you can use it to vent how you feel, and that's what Tom essentially does. He feels strongly about this topic, just like I do, and he's using it as a release. I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. That's all I got. Make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell, smash that like button. We'll love you, boy. Shredder. Peace.